we have a function, we have a table value of the function. Let's do a Riemann sum. So first thing, I would like to do a left sum using 5 subintervals. So let's determine the width. So since if you look at the integral, the lower limit is 10, the upper limit is 40. So I know that that goes from 10 to 40. So delta x is equals to maximum minus minimum divided by 5 subintervals. So you have 30 divided by 5. That is equals to 6. So in fact, I gave you very nice numbers in here, because from 10 to 16 you add 6, right? 16 to 22 plus 6, 22 plus 6, and then 28 plus 6, and then 34 plus 6, right? And then for left sum using 5 subintervals, so we go from left to right. We pick up the first 5 x values. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So what that means is the integral from 10 to 40 of f of x dx, that is equals to the width, that is 6 times f of 10 plus the width 6, f of 16, and then 6 times f of 22, and then 6 times f of 28, and then plus 6 times f of 34. So if you factor out the 6, and then inside the parenthesis you have f10, f16, f22, f28, f34, you add all of them together. So when x is equals to 10, y is equals to negative 18, x is equals to 16, y is equals to negative 15, x equals to 22, y is equals to negative 7, x equals to 28, y is equals to 0, x equals to 34, y is equals to 4, and we do not take the last x value. So altogether, you have 6 times negative 36, so the area is equals to negative 216. So that's how you do the left sum using 5 subintervals. So what about right sum? So for right sum, let's move this up a little bit. For right sum, so use yellow. So for right sum, 6 intervals, so that means the delta x is still 6, right? So the delta x is maximum minus minimum divided by 5, so that is equals to 6, and then this is plus 6, plus 6, plus 6, plus 6, so plus 6, right? So I already prepared the table for you for right sum. So all you have to do is you go from right to left, you take the first 5 x value, or you can circle the y value in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we do not take the last one. So the integral from 10 to 40 f of x dx, that is equals to 6, and then we have f of 40 plus f of 34 plus f of 28 plus f of 22 plus f of 16. So we have 6, and then 40, that is 8 plus 4 plus 0, and then negative 7, and then plus 15. So all together you have 6 times negative 10, right? So that will be 12. Did I get this right? 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 15, that is 27. 27 minus 7, that is equals to 20. Okay, need to nervous right here. Minus 7 plus 15, so 12. So that is 20. So that is 20. I was right. So that is 20. So 6 times 20 is equals to 120. So let me make sure I got the y values right. 8 plus 4 plus 0 minus 7, and then minus, minus 15. Hold on. Minus 15. So that will be a negative 10. So this will be a negative 10, and then that will be a negative 60. So that will be a negative 60. I copy the y value wrong. So the correct answer is negative 60, not 16, negative 60. Negative 60. And then moving on to the last one. The last one, I would like to do a midpoint rule using 5 subinterval. Let's move this up. So for midpoint rule, we have to do a little bit of preparation. So midpoint rule, so this time we go from 10 to 40. So we go from 10 to 40. I gave you an extra table for a reason. From 10 to 40. So using 5 subintervals, so delta x is equals to 40 minus 10 divided by 5. That is equals to 6. So we go from 10 to 16, right? Add 6, and then plus 6, and then plus 6, and then plus 6. And then 34 plus 6 is equals to 40. So since we are using midpoint rule, we are interested in finding the midpoint between 10 and 16. 10 and 16. 16 and 22, 22 and 28, 28 and 34, 34 and 40. So to find the midpoint, you do 10 plus 16 divided by 2. That is equals to 13. So this is a 13. And then this is a 19, 25. 25 plus 6 is 31. 31 plus 6 is 37. The reason I use plus 6 is the width is 6, right? So from 10 to 16, you add 6. From 13 to 19, you also need to add 6. Okay, so since we have 13, 19, 25, 31, and 37, we have to use all 5 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means we will have to use these 5 table values. So that's why I provide an extra table for you. So when you do the math, integral from 10 to 40 of f of x dx, that is equals to the delta x 6 times f of 13 plus f of 19 plus f of 25 plus f of 31 plus f of 37. In case you still don't know why I put the 6 outside, if you distribute the 6, then for each multiplication, you have a 6, which is the base of the rectangle, times the height, that is f of 13. So overall, you have 6 times 2 plus negative 9 plus 6 plus negative 10 plus 20. So overall, that is equals to 54. Right? 2 minus 9 plus 6 minus 10 plus 20. That is 9. 9 times 6 is equals to 54. Alright, so that is the end of this problem, which is the end of this video. So in this video, I gave you a what if. What if you don't know the function and you don't have the graph, you only have a table value? So one point that I want to bring up is it is not necessary to sketch the graph of function, not necessary at all. So you have the table, as long as you know how to grab the values you need, you can finish the job. It is not necessary to sketch the graph. Alright, so that is the end of this video. If you think my instruction is helpful, let me know in the comment below, like, subscribe, and share the video for me. Appreciate your help. I will see you all in the next lesson. Signing out for now.